Hi, guys.
Sup, yo.
It's episode 268. Welcome back, and thank you for joining us once again for another terrific episode of the Foo Show program. But before we get into any of that, get your Foo Show swag at foobarshow.com. Find all kinds of items like t-shirts, pillow cushions, mugs, magnets, and stickers in tons of colors and styles. Go to our merch page found at foobarshow.com to check it all out. Next up, click on the link for SoCal rock band The Fallen Electric at the bottom of foobarshow.com for music, tour dates, and merch. On Friday, April 8th, I will be at 3rd Street Tavern performing with a lot of other cool acts. One, namely, the guy, at least the guys who invited us, was Scotty Audio, and it's gonna be another good night of music. I just came off the heels of playing a festival last night over in Corona, so this one is gonna be another banger, man. So a lot of good variety kinds of music. Come on out. It's gonna be at 3rd Street Tavern in Highland, California. Show starts at 7. Lastly, Grass Store, everybody, now servicing all of Southern California and the San Francisco Bay Area. They're the best cannabis delivery service I've ever used, bar none. Go to foobarshow.com and click on our Grass Store banner, and first-time users get 30% off of their purchase. Thank you to those who have shared or clicked on our banner and continue to show us some love. And now, episode 268. Here we go. Filthy Martini Studios in Ontario, California, it's the Foo Show! Hey, what is up, everyone? I am Joe C.
I'm Josh.
And Steph.
Thank you all very much for listening into the Foo Show. Remember to hit subscribe and be sure to rate, review, and tell a friend like a champ. You can also listen in and get our swag at foobarshow.com. That's FOObarshow.com. And follow FOO Bar Show on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Join in, drop us a line, and we'll foo it up like a couple of foos. Ain't that right, foos?
See, Foo, see.
Yeah, man. Welcome back, dude. We took last week off. Steph, what the fuck? What are you doing over there?
You just
I got tangled. My headphones were pulling me forward, so I got tangled in the web.
Another entanglement in the news.
Yes.
No, man. So we take 1 week off, and one of the most beloved actors in Hollywood gets like shit on because of something stupid that he did at the Oscars.
You know what, Foo? As Chris Rock said, it was the greatest night in television history. And for those of you that don't know what the hell we are talking about, which you...
Wow, dude!
That's my new drop, dude.
Yeah, it's perfect. There's so many there. For those of you that are, hiding under a rock or, may have been locked up in a cave or dungeon for the last week.
What kind of dungeon?
I'll leave it up to your imagination.
Okay.
Not the sexy kind.
Oh, what? Oh, never
What?
mind.
Okay.
Jeffrey Epstein's dungeon.
Right.
Please no. You stop that right now.
No. I pressed the play button before any of that happened. I swear.
Got him in a trap.
All right. So Will Smith, right?
Oh, God.
And Chris Rock. And now it's been talked to death on every other kind of platform. And because we took a week off, we haven't had a chance to really talk about it and digest it as a show. But Jesus Christ, am I right?
That was awesome, man. That was awesome and bad at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like I cringed, but at the same time I giggled like, oh, this is fucked up.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like, oh,
It was
shit.
a train wreck.
Like, this is
for
real?
sure.
This is real? Yeah, so I mean, it's been everywhere. It's everywhere. Like at my building, in my office, we have like TVs in the elevator.
Yeah.
They fucking put it on there every single day when I get in. And then people in my office are starting to say like, oh, hey, did you guys see what happened on Sunday? Like, yes, we fucking saw. Everyone fucking saw. And the memes that have been coming out.
They have been fire. They have been straight fire, dude. The internet has given us the gift. Like this just, I don't know, man, because, we'll talk about this in the music highlights, but we recently lost a huge influential force in rock and roll music.
On your birthday, no less.
Yeah, on my birthday on the 25th, we learned that Taylor Hawkins had passed. And then this rolls over like 2 days later, and man, it just brings up like the...
I noticed a theme here from say with your birthday in particular.
Oh.
Even year birthdays for you just suck. Think about it. Hold on. Here's my evidence here.
Okay.
So 2016. What did we do on your birthday?
What did we do on my birthday?
We went to go see Batman versus Superman.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you're right.
Fuck after that.
Oh my God.
2018 kind of was a blur, so I'll kind of. Well, actually, what did we do on your birthday? 2018. Huge party, I think.
Yeah, where people got drunk and started peeing on the floor, I think.
Yes, and
So that happened.
falling all over in your bathroom in the bathroom.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, breaking their collarbones. Yes.
That is a well, we won't bore you with the details, audience.
No, but yes. I'm sure it's on an episode somewhere.
No, it's not. I don't think we've ever discussed it.
And then we shall not. Next, 2020.
That'll be a very special episode of the Foo Bar Show.
I mean, we just really even got to say 2020, and there you go.
Yeah,
there you
no,
have
nothing. I had shakies, right? Didn't I have
Yeah,
shakies?
Like,
ordered
because
you ordered shakies.
The week that everything
COVID
shut down,
yeah.
you know.
It's my birthday.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
your birthday.
It was the St. Patrick's Day when everything shut down, 2020.
Yeah, and
Pretty
you know,
much.
and even odd years are good. Odd years seem to be a nice even flow birthday year for you. But,
yeah.
Then this year, geez, dude, just look. I gotta look.
It was otherwise a pleasant evening, guys.
Right?
It was a great. I was having a great time.
And then CNN gives me a notification, and of course I'm the one to share it with everybody because I'm already like heartbroken the minute I see that that Taylor Hawkins had passed away. But well, anyway, we'll talk about that in the music highlights, man. I want to highlight him properly. But getting back over to Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, man. Let me play you a clip that I found. We always jest and make fun of the more you know drop. It gets used quite a bit on this podcast.
Yes, sir.
Well, in 1992, Will Smith put together a PSA for NBC for the more you know thing. Let me play it.
Oh, there you go. Hey, check this out. Here's the situation. Say you out with your boyfriend, your girlfriend. You're at school, you at a club or something, getting busy. All right, you just having fun. Somebody steps up to you and they tell you they want to rumble. All right, now just stop for a second. Before you lose your head, get all crazy and toss your hands up, just think. The person that uses their head can always defeat the person that's just trying to use their hands. Now remember that, because the more you know.
Yeah, Will. The more you know, huh?
The more you know, Will.
Use
The
your
internet
head.
never forgets.
Dude.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
And let me disclose a little irony that let's all
Wasn't enough.
let's gloss over how like bad this particular bit was that Regina Hall did, where she was pretty much calling up a bunch of handsome Hollywood stars to come up so that she can practically grope them on stage.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the entire clip, but I understand it's pretty cringeworthy. But there's a 19-second window where she uses that bit to try to get Will Smith on stage as well. Let me play some of that because it's going to be like, all right, at this point, is Will kind of getting fed up with these jokes? Because, anyway, I'll let you play. I'll let you listen here.
Will Smith, you're married, but you know what? You're on the list and looks like Jada approved you, so you get on up here. Get on up here.
Because, everybody knows that they're polyamorous.
I mean,
and
yeah, they put their whole shit on blast like 2 years ago.
on that Facebook show that she has.
Yeah,
right?
Red Table.
The Red Table.
Red Table.
Dude, if the ads for that are so pretentious, right? It's really just them doing a tight shot of everybody's face, like, and while nodding,
Yeah.
like nodding very knowing, like, yeah, girl, I know what you're talking about. I feel you.
Preach.
Yeah, it's just so pretentious.
It is 100%.
But yeah, poor Will Smith was put on blast on that show when we talked about it too.
Yeah, her entanglement, her romantic entanglement
With August.
I forget the dude's last name, but
it's not important.
It's not important at all because he signed an NDA, and the only reason why anyone knows is because Will and Jada brought it up publicly.
On that show.
And dude, ever since then, like, I'm sure Will Smith has just been getting blasted for being a cuck for
Well, let's
no
not
reason.
let's not forget. Wasn't she also dating, like, in and like it was public knowledge. She was dating that one singer, that one Latin American singer. Fuck, I forget his name.
J Balvin? No.
No.
Pitbull?
No.
Pitbull.
Fuck.
It's the bald head. That's what does it.
No. Long, kind of scrawny guy. Because I need to know.
Oh, Mark Anthony.
Mark Anthony. Wasn't she dating him?
I think so. I mean, you probably, dude.
Yeah,
Probably.
dude. That's how everybody found out. It wasn't the
Yeah.
red table shit.
No.
Because that was years ago. That was way longer than the August situation. She
Right.
was dating Mark Anthony.
Yeah, right. And then, dude, in this in the whole event after Chris Rock makes the G.I. Jane, which again it's a bad joke. So I don't feel like a comedian should be punished like that for a bad joke.
It was a throwaway.
Yeah.
It was a jab more than it was a joke.
Yeah.
If you ask me. And this is what worries me, man. And I'm not saying I'm a comedian, but I'd like to stick up for that community because it's a pretty cool community that if we lose that art form, man, a lot of things are going to get real boring in our culture.
Yeah.
But, I don't want to make it okay for people to think that it's okay to approach the stage when a comedian is trying to do their job and just try to beat the shit out of them or smack them around and that kind of, I don't want to. There's stupid people out there that are going to feel empowered after watching Will Smith do what he did, right?
Listen, guys, violence is never the answer unless it's in boxing, kickboxing, UFC, and the proper.
But that's a regulated sport.
Yeah,
though.
exactly. You gotta have some regulation there, or if you're just really, really drunk and your homies just have a pair of boxing gloves and be like, hey guys, you want to have a backyard boxing match?
Yeah, get some sock and boppers,
Yeah,
man.
then you're fine.
Then
Then
you're
you're
fine.
fine.
Use
There's
all
still
the
middlemen.
violence you want.
Yeah, exactly. It's still somewhat controlled.
Anyway, you were right about the Mark Anthony thing, but that was like years ago, like 2011.
But weren't they married though?
They were, and then allegedly Will Smith caught him in their house with her.
Okay. Well,
And
Yeah.
that's when the polyamorous relationship started.
yeah, I guess he got a hall pass for, catching him.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think it's a polyamorous relationship as much as it's just like, well, you caught me. Do you want to get divorced? No. Well, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
That's just way too many people in
But
the mix.
but in to that same effect, you can't get upset when people make fun of you for something you publicly are bringing out.
yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
bro. And again, the whole alopecia thing, regardless on if people knew or did not know, like, bro, he's a comedian and it's just
Yeah.
a joke,
Yeah.
And he laughed. Will Smith laughed at it.
He did
You
until
see
he
him.
saw her
Uh-huh.
reaction.
Yeah. And it's just,
execute.
she just she
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Strike him down.
Because she's like, there's that perfect shot where she's like rolling her eyes up in the back of her head.
Yeah.
She looks all demonic.
And it's funny because the memes that I've been seeing come out have been very reasonable.
yeah.
They're hilarious. They're brutal, but they're reasonable because not only is everybody, or at least the majority of people out there are saying, he shouldn't have hit anybody. They're pretty much on Rock's side.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they're not really against Will Smith. If anything, it's putting him in like this weird purgatory of like, you kind of feel sorry for him, but then you're just like, well, you shouldn't have hit the guy.
Yeah. No one knows how to feel about him.
I think that's what makes this so fascinating.
Yeah, it's like because everyone loves him. Everyone loves Will Smith, and then
He's the Fresh Prince, man. And then he fucks up
and he
like
got
this.
too fresh with Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't get that fresh.
Yeah, because a lot of the attacks are really towards Jada in a lot of these memes.
Dude, she's ruining
yeah.
his fucking career. Like ruining it.
Yeah.
Like just with the little things she says, the little things that he's his own man too. Like, let's not forget that he is a man and he's gotta step up, brah, and realize when you're about to do something stupid.
Right.
But yeah, man, it's been very interesting, and especially when you're seeing like the Academy, they didn't kick out Will Smith immediately, and then they're publicly saying that Chris Rock let Will stay, and then Chris Rock's people were like, no. Like, if anything, Chris Rock wanted to leave, and the Academy's like, no, please stay, you have to stay. And so it's just like, so I gotta stay here with the dude that just attacked me, and the dude's gonna come be like, hey, what's up, Chris? So you remember that time when I just walked up on you? And yeah, come on, dude. Like, that's not cool. They should have just let him leave, man.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
I gotta say though, Chris Rock handled himself probably the best out of anybody who I can.
Oh yeah,
dude, he took it on the chin.
And a fucking mighty slap too, by the way. Like, he cocked back and went for it too.
Right.
You know, you even saw Chris Rock, like, you see slow stills of his hands behind his back, and he's like waiting for it because he sees it. He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna take it.
The wrestling fan community are saying that this whole thing was staged because in wrestling you tee up the person to hit you like that, and then you react in that way. Everybody's saying it, but like, no, the camera footage hit him. Like, it shows that it fucking got him.
Fucking made solid contact, man.
You can hear the smack in the microphones.
And you know what I'm most disappointed at, Foo? The most, I have not seen a single, what did the 5 fingers say to the face meme for this thing?
Oh.
Not a single one.
Well, I think that one's low hanging fruit. That's why that's why the memes have been quality, because they've been out of like left field. All of them, all the ones that really you can appreciate, and get you that gut laugh.
There's that one I sent you. Look at the Will Smith fight the way that Jason Bateman watches the Will Smith fight, and he's just like, excited, wide-eyed.
Yeah, he looks like a kid in a candy store, dude.
It's quite the smack, Cotton. See how this plays out.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
We'll see what happens, man. He resigned. Well, I'm sure he was asked to resign.
Well, I know they are investigating, and they were going to, kick him out anyway. So, get ahead of it, resign. Now I think they're potentially looking at taking away his Oscar, which is fucked up, dude. The one time, he actually wins out of all these other nominations that he's had.
He should keep it.
I think he deserves it. That doesn't. I don't think it takes away from the performance, but they shouldn't invite him back. Yeah. Like, that should be it. They should Russell Crowe his ass. Like, all right,
you're done.
Peace. He ain't coming back. Well, Foo, we all would have wished that it was an April Fool's joke, but who really cares about April Fools? Am I right?
Oh, right. Yeah, nobody cares about April Fools anymore. If anybody out there cares, it's 2 people, Jimmy Kimmel and Jimmy Fallon, because they switched places on their shows this on Friday the 1st, and that was kind of cool to see.
It was pretty funny, especially when they were bringing in a lot of foreign fans in for like a meet and greet, and pictures, and bro, like the amount of them that don't recognize or realize that either of them changed. I'm like, they're 2 completely different looking people.
Yeah, for those who haven't checked it out, if you go to YouTube, you can easily find this, where Jimmy Kimmel and Jimmy Fallon did this thing where they're inviting people on like a meet and greet to the desk, and when they're not looking, they'll switch places, so it's a different Jimmy. But sometimes they don't notice that another Jimmy has joined them on the table. Like, one has a beard, one doesn't.
Yeah.
One's an Italian. Well, I guess they're both Italian. But but anyway, they don't look alike.
They don't look alike. They don't
They're very
sound
unique
alike.
looking.
Yeah. And it's just like, what? Yeah. There's a guy that they even had both of them on the chair at the same time. The guy had no idea what was going on.
The entire time. I'm just like,
wow, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, man, April Fool's sucks. Let's just be fair. It just sucks. Especially for adults. Like,
nobody wants to do it.
No one wants to do it. And if anything, it just pisses everyone off, especially people that regularly look at the news and, look online.
What happened today?
Yeah. Usually I try to avoid everything news related. So I was at the end of the day on Friday night, I'm like, you know what? Let's see what bullshit articles these guys put out today. So I saw one where it was like Robert Pattinson is exiting the Batman for Ben Affleck to return.
Dick!
And I'm just like, what? I'm like, okay, let me see where they're going with this. Immediately it says April Fool's News. I'm like, all right, I'm done. Like, really? You didn't even try.
No need to keep reading if they're gonna put that on the front.
Yeah, like, not even gonna try.
The one that I saw was Krispy Kreme was coming out with a perfume that smells like their donuts.
Oh, I'd buy that.
That actually sounds really amazing, dude.
I would fucking buy that.
And it's funny because
Hell
the
yeah.
bottle's in the shape of a donut.
Dang.
Oh, that's what's up. And it doesn't exist?
No,
Well,
I
maybe
can
it
just
should.
not yet.
I can just see you walking in the hallway, walking past stuff. Hey, babe, you're still looking like a snack right now.
Yeah, I know.
Let me
I know.
some-
The jokes that can come out of that are awesome.
Yeah,
Anyway.
but fuck April Fool's Day. Let's just end it. And why is it considered a national holiday?
Is it really?
If
Yeah.
I don't get a day off for it, it should not be considered a national holiday.
It's actually a worldwide holiday.
Shut the fuck up. Then
Yeah.
give me my day off.
Shall we dive into a brief
Oh, you got a history lesson?
Yeah.
All right.
of April Fool's Day? There are several theories to why they think April Fool's started. One of them is when France switched from the Julius calendar to the Georgian calendar. So instead of starting the year or the equinox in January, it started in April.
Oh.
And I'm sorry. In the Julian calendar, the new year began with the spring equinox around April 1st. So they switched from that to the new Georgian calendar, which started on January 1st. And so people that were slow to get that change were called fools of April.
Okay.
Another speculation is that April Fools was tied to the vernal equinox, or the first day of spring in the northern hemisphere, when Mother Nature fooled people with changing weather.
Oh, so same spirit.
Yeah,
Kind of.
and there's a whole bunch of like other type of histories. Like
Yeah.
it's always tied to
Very cultural, not
Yeah.
very pagan-y, like what we're used to hearing about
Yeah.
from
right.
back then.
It depends on where its origin started. Like
Right.
every country has a different story to tell. One of them is it's always tied with spring though, because that's just northern hemisphere.
Time changes, yeah.
Time changes. Some people would send them out on errands to find this magical fish or bird,
The fuck?
and it just kind of stuck around.
Why
And
did
it just
that stick
landed.
around?
It just landed on April Fool's, or April 1st. It became known as April Fool's Day because people were gullible, and now we just wait for the stupid pranks to show up every year.
Well, people are still gullible
Yeah.
because they still believe everything that happens on April Fool's Day.
Yeah.
Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
Thanks, Steph.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
No, you thank the internet, because thank you, internet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I wanted to just discuss one thing. Conan has been off TV for a little while now, right? He's actually gotten a lot of success in this podcast that he's been doing. Have you been listening to his podcast, Josh? Do you listen?
Not
Yeah,
regularly,
Conan
but-
O'Brien Needs a Friend. It's pretty good because sometimes he'll do Conan O'Brien Needs a Fan, and he'll, instead of talking to a celebrity, he just talks to one of his fans, which is
that's
also just as entertaining because it's Conan and he's just gonna fuck with people,
Yeah, all the
regardless of who it is. So that's always cool, and he's got his ragtag team of sidekicks there, but fucking Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd has been known for a very long time to troll Conan. So every time that he goes on Conan's talk shows, rather than play a clip from the movie he's actually there to promote, he already set it up. Like he talked about the movie. Instead of it being a clip of the movie he's in that he's promoting that night, it's always that stupid Mac and Me clip of that kid on the
Wheelchair.
on the wheelchair going down the hill and falling in the lake, and then this weird alien thing comes up, and it's weird. It's a visual gag, right?
Yeah.
But Paul Rudd goes on Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, and then he does this.
And I actually we've recorded it if you want to play a little bit of it.
Sure.
And it's with Celia Weston, who's playing. We did a play years ago called Last Night at Ballyhoo, and I think, and this is where she is playing Gladys, who's the woman that's working in the store. I'm playing Ken, even though it's not Ken Marino, who is in the show. He plays Carl, but this is between Ken Croft and Gladys, and this is from our podcast. or on Audible podcast.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh, why? Why? You can't do this on a pod. There he goes. Wheelchair. You can't do that on a podcast. That's why I didn't see it coming.
Right. Well,
You can't do that on a podcast.
Yeah,
it's a visual joke.
I know.
I swear to God, how could I?
Well, that was. No, it's never.
It's an audio medium.
I know. Would it work that way? Well, I don't know.
Was there any truth to anything you said in the setup?
No.
No.
None of that was true.
The joke continues. You had me completely fooled, honestly, because I didn't think it. You can't do that on a podcast.
No, of course not.
You can't.
No, it won't.
Such a waste.
I think all she even says is Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me.
Anyway, fucking Conan, dude.
Got him.
Got him again. Got him again. I mean, and this is up on their Team Coco YouTube channel for everybody to see. So, they do record this visually, but it's consumed by and large by the public, as an audio format.
Podcast, yeah.
So he did it again, guys. you would think he was done. You would think.
Nothing stops Paul Rudd, man.
Nothing at all. All right. Well, that kind of improved my week. All that bullshit that, aside from that Taylor Hawkins news, really brought some light to.
Leave it to Conan and Paul Rudd to get us out of our little slump, Foos.
Yeah. Well, we got Geeking Out on tap. We've got the Joint Report. You got sports?
I do not.
You don't know? No sports?
No.
All right. Well, no sports today, everybody. And then music. So let's get on with it. You guys want to start with Geeking Out?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.